Hey, I'm Callie Lewis. You're watching Geek Brief TV. This is Brief 448, and I've got an unboxing for you, the new Unibody 15-inch MacBook Pro. This is the 2.53 gigahertz model with a 320 gigabyte hard drive and 4 gigabytes of RAM, so let's get into it. The first thing we noticed about this was how heavy it is. When you pick it up, it's abnormally heavy. See, I can't even do it. I had to get Neil to carry it. All right, let's take a look on the inside here. We've got the black foam up here. Whoops. Here we go. See, it's very heavy. You might need a man to do this job. You can see how thin it is. It's definitely a whole lot thinner than the previous MacBook Pro models. I'm gonna set that aside just real quick. Get to it in a second. Here we go. And here we have power, just normal, and the literature. Everything else. All right, now let's get to the fun stuff, the MacBook. I'm gonna take this off. I always try to be very careful with this. Although it always comes off very easily. It's not like my grandmother's presents where you had to get a knife out and saw through the tape. All right. Let's take a look at the ports real quick. All right, we have Ethernet, we have FireWire 800. Now, they did not include FireWire 400 on this. I'm a little nervous about that, but I'll just have to get an adapter for my external drives. And one thing that you guys have mentioned a whole lot to me through comments and email is that they didn't include any FireWire on the MacBooks. And then we have 2 USBs and the mini universal port. That's not that mini display port, that's what they're calling it. All right, take a look inside. I think I'm gonna get used to the black keys. I didn't like them at first. And when I was in the store, I've never been sure about this whole black frame, but when I'm watching video or anything like that, a black frame is always nice because it kind of makes the video pop. So potentially I'll get used to all that. I wish that they would come out with a model that was all black, just like this Nano. So let's power it on. While it's booting up, this is the glass multi-touch display, and you can use up to 4 fingers and gestures. So I'm excited to test that out and try out all the gestures and see what we can do with that. So that's gonna be pretty much a whole lot of fun. Woo!
New.
That makes me so happy.
But it's different.
It is a little different, yes.
There are a lot more languages.
Okay, I'm choosing my keyboard layout, and it's time to transfer information from another Mac. One of the best things about being a Mac user is that Apple has made it super, super simple to transfer all of your account settings, all of your applications and documents from your old Mac to your new Mac. So all I'm gonna do is say I'm gonna transfer that from another Mac, and I've connected it to FireWire. Okay, and now it's telling me to restart my other Mac while holding down the T. And that'll mount it as a drive. Okay, we get this symbol and we know it's mounted. It sees that the connection is established here. I'm going to hit continue. Okay, transfer information from. It's going to take about 20 minutes. Okay, so we ran out of power on the old Mac, so I have 2 extension cords running from the car over here, and this is as far as we could go. I had to come sit down because we couldn't make it to the park bench. All set up and ready to go. This episode is brought to you by the HP Media Smart Server. I'm a big proponent of owning your own stuff. Flickr's great, SmugMug's better, Facebook is, well, you know. But the HP Media Smart Server actually takes it to a whole nother level and lets you give password protected access to your friends and family so that they can access the photos stored on your server. Bye! You want me to redo that?
Oh, that's perfect.
See, there goes my hand shaking again. So everybody noticed that on the other one.